Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. How is everybody? Hey, Courtney, how are you? Welcome in, guys. Good morning, April. Thank you for the heart being. I'm okay, Courtney. Aw. Thank you, Cherokee. I appreciate that. It is hump day, Christina. And I just really hope it's going to be a good day. I am running on a little to no sleep. And I have a couple of recurrent training sessions this afternoon, so. Thank you for the roses. Good morning, Silly Sally. Good morning, homegirl. How is everybody? Thank you for the rose. Aw, I appreciate that, Beck. I will tell y'all, thank you for the little crown. I will tell you guys, it is never okay to have to deal with narcissistic abuse. Any kind of abuse is bad, right? Physical abuse is bad, but the bruises and the wounds from that, they heal. Doesn't make it okay, and it doesn't make it any less severe, but the bruises and the wounds heal. Thank you for the hand heart. Good morning, Rachel. But when you're dealing with a narcissist, the verbal, the mental, and the emotional abuse, those things can fuck you over forever. And it's not okay. I don't care who it is. It's not okay. Good morning, Jolene. And what's even worse is when they do it in a way to where they think no one will ever know. So they try to act friendly when people are around or when people can hear them. But then it completely changes. Good morning, Michael. Or when they do it in text messages because nobody can hear, not thinking about the fact that text messages can be screenshot and saved. When they're pretending to be nice, but their actions throw out little jabs here and there that you know are jabs. But they put on the act just right to where if you try to say something, they twist it to try and make you look and sound crazy. Good morning, Heather. Well, I'm glad that you got out, Mimi. Hi, Gracie Lou. I will tell y'all, I love my husband. I have been with my husband for 17 years. Our 9-year wedding anniversary is coming up on the 18th of this month. But I don't know that I'm going to be able to stay with that man much longer if shit doesn't change. The things that were said to me last night are never okay. Most of you know I have a brain condition. And because of that brain condition, I have to have periods of just silence. Hi, Kelly. I have to have periods of time to where I can clear my head. I can focus on things that are positive, things that are relaxing. I deal with a lot of migraines. I deal with a lot of anxiety. And in the job that I work, I have people in my ear all day long. So when I get off, before I go to bed, I would like to have at least an hour, where it's just, I can clear my head. Good morning, Kat. But I guess because I'm a wife and a mom, I'm not supposed to ask for things like that. I have to beg. And not even with my kids. With him, I have to beg. And it still doesn't get me anywhere. Hi, Cass. Good morning, Mimi. Good morning, Jess. It smells good, doesn't it? I knew you would love it. There's just a lot to unpack there, y'all. Like, there's a lot that I will never put out on the internet. Thank you for the friendship necklace. No, I'm not being physically abused before people try to take things and run with it. I have in the past. But it has been over 10 years. But that's why I say the mental, the verbal, and emotional abuse that a narcissist will throw into a relationship can sometimes be worse. I love you, Kat. Thank you, Sandy. Good morning, Beck. Thank you, Cherokee. Good morning, Kimberly. If y'all saw the text messages that this man was sending me last night up until midnight, it's wild. And here's the thing, it's like, when a fight is starting, I try to walk away. But he just goes and goes and goes and goes and escalates and escalates. And he thinks because he is texting me, you know, I'll be in the living room, he'll be in the bedroom, and he'll be texting me constantly. Like 5 minutes away from my phone, I look at it and I've got 7 messages. And they're all vile, disgusting, horrible messages. He thinks just because he's doing it in text to where nobody can hear him, that it's not as bad. To every single narcissist out there, fuck you. Because Sam, I am, it's a lot harder to get away than people think. I have 2 kids that I have to worry about. We just bought this home exactly a year ago this month. I don't have anywhere to go, and I don't have the finances to just uproot my kids and leave. And to be honest, I don't think it's fair to my kids to where they finally have somewhere that they can call a real home, to just uproot them and take them back somewhere where they're not comfortable. It's not as easy as people think. And it costs a lot of money to file for divorce. A lot of money. Ali XOXO Zenflu, go sit on a thumb and spin, bitch. Excuses my ass. I work my fucking ass off, and anybody that knows me knows that. I work a full-time job, and then when I get off, I run a small business. I don't stop. Hey, Psycho Bunny. I appreciate you, Shelly. I will say this. When my kids are around, y'all, like, I don't allow any fighting, any arguing. And one reason why he reverts to text messaging is because he knows that I won't verbally argue back with him. Like, I won't. When my kids are around, I make sure it's the most positive, fun, laughing atmosphere ever. Good morning, Jip. Thank you for the cake. Yeah, facts, Brittany. I'm okay, Savannah. I just dealing with a lot of bullshit, but I'm okay. I'm okay, Jip. How are you? When I tell y'all that I am so good at faking it when the time comes, if the time comes to where I do wind up going through divorce, my kids will be so surprised, because I don't allow them to know that side of their dad. And I never will. Not right now. Not while they're kids. If there's ever a reason where they need to know, then that's different when they're grown. But I refuse for my kids to have childhood memories like mine. I remember being a little girl and my mom and dad being on the phone arguing or face-to-face arguing before he left. And I remember standing behind the corner crying, screaming, begging them to stop. I appreciate you guys. I will never let my kids deal with that, ever. Something happens and we do divorce, I want my kids to always know that they had nothing to do with it and that they were actually the most positive parts of everything. I appreciate you guys, I really do. Yeah. Butterfly. People don't realize that when you're in a situation like that, you do go back, and you go back several times. Thank you for the finger heart. I will say I left him many times in the past, you know, when we only had one child, and when things were a little bit easier, I left. And I stayed gone for several months at a time at one point. But when I tell you, some people are really good at manipulating and convincing you that everything's going to be okay. Boy, are they good. And I don't want it to seem like he's just the world's worst person. Because let me tell you, when he's good, he's great. But it never lasts. So I don't know. It's crazy. But anyway, enough with my sad, sappy situation. And it's not always like this. So last night was just, it was really tough. Really tough. What's everybody doing today? I just wanted people to know, you know, that it's not normal and it's not okay. And you're not alone. Thank you for the heart me. Listen, if you can go outside today, I am 100% encouraging you to do so. Especially if you're going to have weather like what we're going to have. We had amazing weather yesterday. I mean, it was beautiful. It was beautiful. It was warm, sunny. I'm okay, Jamie. Absolutely, Mimi. 80 in NC today. It's going to be right around that here. It was right around that here yesterday. Y'all know what I'm doing. Work, work, work. Always working. Listen, we are supposed to get some storms on Friday night that are like high winds, tornadoes, everything. 15 hours, gosh. My morning should be pretty slow, but starting 11 a.m. Central through 3 p.m. Central, I have some recurrent trainings I have to do. Tomorrow's pretty free, and then Friday and Monday, I have recurrent trainings I have to do. And then I have to go through a 2-week training with these agents that have been on our outbound team, where they make nothing but outbound calls. They're actually being trained to come to our inbound team. And I have to take a 4-week training and compress it into 2 fucking weeks. I don't know how that's going to work, but you know what? I'm always up for a challenge. Y'all, I ain't got no energy drink today. I don't get paid till tomorrow. So y'all, please send prayers to the caffeine gods that this Mountain Dew is enough to get me through the day. Because when I say I am running on little to no sleep, I am so literal with that. Hang on, guys. I type like 130 something words per minute. Oh, Jess, that sucks. I get it though. Yeah, that time change is really throwing me off. It's really throwing me off. So, I heard there was some drama the last couple of days. Listen, I don't know how. I know in elementary school, they made us take typing classes, keyboard class, and it was just one of my things. I don't know. It's kind of like that song says, don't ask me how I did it, I just did it, it was hard. I think we had to do it in like 4th and 5th grade. Dang it. Yeah, I heard there has been some drama on this app the last couple of days. Which isn't surprising, you know what I mean? It's always drama. But I do want to say something. And I'm not going to go too much into it. Oh, yeah, Gabby pisses me off all the time. The last I heard about Gabby was that she went to the emergency room. Next thing we know, she's sitting in her car, boo-hooing and crying. And then she wants some McDonald's. And then she's saying that she had a miscarriage. But she's saying that she was less than a month pregnant. They didn't test her ACG levels, and they told her they cannot do a D&C. All they can do is say, yes, you're having a miscarriage, and referred her to an OBGYN. Here's the thing. As someone who has had multiple miscarriages, I will tell you, I have never been to a hospital where they did not test my ACG to confirm miscarriage. They usually test my ACG. Sometimes they'll do an ultrasound, whether it's abdominal or vaginal. And sometimes they can do a D&C. Now, I have had instances where they do refer to an OBGYN to see if a D&C is needed, if they think it's possible that you could pass it on your own. But there's no reason why they wouldn't have checked her ACG to confirm, because they're doing blood work anyway, most likely. You know what I mean? They could have ran her ACG levels in the blood work. They could have done a P test. Right, Brittany? No, there's no way. There's no way that... she just said the other day that they didn't do any of that. So now she's twisting it and saying that they did. That's her problem. She lies all the time, but she's a bad liar. I think that Gabby is one of those people who is desperate for attention. I think that she feels like she needs a whole circle of people around her at all times, but she doesn't have that. She has Mimi, but in the same breath, she doesn't have Mimi because Mimi's at the point that she is fed the fuck up with Danny and Gabby. She has Aaron, but she doesn't because, yes, Aaron is her quote-unquote man, but Aaron is also very self-centered in himself, and he's also at the point, I think, where he is getting fed up. But she doesn't have any friends. Like, she doesn't have any girlfriends. You know what I mean? Right, homegirl. Every time I've had a miscarriage, my pregnancy test has been positive. Yana, baby, good morning. I hope that you have an amazing day as well. But here's the thing with that Adele's Nana. So people say her twin even said she's lying. Guys, can we not forget the shitty stuff that Danny has done? So here's what Danny does. Danny knows that if she throws Gabby under the bus, that the attention comes on Danny. Danny gets the gifts. Danny gets the money. Danny gets the positivity. Danny gets, they deflect from the bad shit that Danny has done. Please don't forget about the shiesty behavior that Danny has done. Danny is no better of a person than Gabby is. And I think a lot of people are forgetting that because they're getting so wrapped up in the fact that Danny is throwing Gabby under the bus. But remember, both of these girls are narcissistic manipulators. There is always a selfish motive behind everything that they do. Always a selfish motive. So yeah, while it's cool and interesting that Danny is throwing Gabby under the bus, don't get wrapped up in thinking that Danny is a good person. Because Danny is not a good person. Facts, Stoner Mama. They are both very toxic people. They are both liars. Let's not forget that Danny dirty danced with a child to the birthday sex song. Let's not forget that Danny has abused Enzo, her cat. Let's not forget that Danny has physically assaulted herself for sympathy gifts on the internet. Let's not forget that Danny has hospital hopped, faking seizures while she's holding her phone in the perfect position for everybody to see her. Let's not forget about the lies. Danny is not a good person either. Am I going to be nosy when I see clips of her throwing Gabby under the bus? Duh. Abso-fucking-lutely. But please, for the love of all things holy, don't lose sight of the fact that Danielle Jacobson is also a piece of shit. Okay, Jess, have a great day. Yes, please make sure you're tapping the screen. Hi, Michelle Lynn. Good morning. Y'all, I'm struggling. This Mountain Dew is not cutting it. I've been trying to wean myself off of energy drinks, but it's, man. Today's rough. Thank you for the heart, me. Today is rough. I need that caffeine. Good morning, Lisa Blue. Good morning, Lori. Good morning, Vicky. The only thing I know about about Kim Peters' Jip, is that she got a new dog. See, Stoner, coffee doesn't do it for me, Christina, and coffee makes me feel very dehydrated. I like a Monster too, Stoner. Typically I will have a Monster in the morning or an Alani in the morning. If I've had a decent night's sleep, I'm okay if I don't have one. But whenever I haven't had much sleep on top of the bullshit that I had to deal with last night, I don't know how I'm going to make it today without one. Normally, I would just DoorDash myself one if I didn't have one readily available. But, yeah. Waiting on payday tomorrow. I'm already at work, homegirl, but I appreciate the gesture. I don't want anybody to buy me an energy drink, but I do appreciate you. I don't think so, Jip. I don't think so. I don't think she has been evicted yet. If it even winds up happening. Yeah, homegirl is a sweetheart. Oh, just a bunch of mess, Michelle Lynn. It's okay. Nothing TikTok-wise. This was in my personal life. I know you would, homegirl, and I really do appreciate you. I don't know who that is. I'm okay, Michelle Lynn. I have my Mountain Dew, guys. I think I have some pre-workout mix, powder mix in there. I may mix some of that in with some Sprite and then add it to my Mountain Dew. I wonder what that would taste like. It's worth a try. I appreciate you, Michelle Lynn. You're a sweetheart. Good morning. It is what it is. I did Savannah Smiles, but I didn't have enough for a full dose. I'm glad that you brought that up because I have to order some more tomorrow when I get paid. Yeah, I agree, Tara. I hope you are as well. I think so, Lisa Blue. Good morning, JC. But that's so... Outside of the Gabby situation, and I'm sure we'll hear more since she's allegedly going to the OBGYN today, I heard about other drama on the app too. Kit Kat, you can message me. Right now I only have new-wise, because I just sold all of my Juicy Fruit body butter. I have the iced root beer float sugar scrub that I just made, and y'all, that's sugar scrub. So it's root beer scented. And it's brown on the bottom. On the top it's white like whipped cream. And it has soap ice cubes through it. And it is amazeballs. I'm glad, homegirl. I love that she loves it. Y'all, I've never had anyone say anything bad about my products. Like, it's always been such positive feedback. And that makes me feel so blessed. It does look carbonated. It does. I love it. I saw that, Brittany M. I just saw that clip this morning where they were saying he does not know who she is. That is hilarious. Okay, it is what it is. Oh, hi, JB. I did not sleep very much, but I'm okay. I hope you're doing okay as well. Oh, I need to look at your tracking, JC. Does it say where it's stuck? It's not stuck in Memphis, is it? I don't, Stoner. Not yet. Hi, Miss B. Good morning. It is stuck in Memphis. It has been awful. It has. Sometimes they will get hung up in Memphis for a little while, guys, but it will go out. It will. See, homegirl, I've had a lot of people say that. People with things like eczema and rosacea, they will say that using those items, the body butter, the scrubs, has really, really, really helped with it. And that makes me so happy because I never expected it. I don't have a link to a storefront, y'all. You have to understand that in order to have a storefront, you have to have like loads of on-hand inventory. And every time I make a new product, I sell out so fast. So it's been really hard to build a storefront. I do Sour Skittles. You can message me. Oh, my daughter has eczema too, but she's doing a lot better. Ah, Miss B, I love that. You got the strawberry lemonade set, right? Let me tell you, that sugar scrub, that strawberry lemonade sugar scrub, it's one of my favorites. Yeah, if you have eczema, I definitely recommend it. Not right now, Sour Skittles. Every now and then I may open up the floor for that. But the thing with custom orders is I have to order a whole bottle of fragrance specifically for that custom order. And then if it's not a fragrance that multiple people will want, then I wind up sitting on that product for a while. I do want to open up custom orders eventually. I just can't right now. Good morning, Dawn. Yeah, definitely DM me. I knew you would love it. I knew you would love it. And that softness will last all day until you shower again. Good, JC. Yeah, like I said, it gets stuck in Memphis a lot, but it'll get there. It'll get there. Custom order means it's a specific type that someone wants, Michelle, instead of what I have on hand already. Good morning, Michelle. Not yet, Christia, but it's coming. It's coming. I promise it is. Peach is actually on my list. I've already got it in my wish list. I created a private Amazon wish list with, I have citrus scrubs. I have an orange soda citrus scrub. Not anymore, Dawn. I had cherry cheesecake and black cherry, and I sold them both within a day of having them. Not a typical summer lineup. I just started doing this. But I have some ideas for summer. I do. Every product that I make has shea butter and coconut oil in it, Bishby. Gina, I have a Dr. Pepper cleansing scrub that is cherry almond scented, and it smells really good. Absolutely, Savannah. Correct, Michelle Lynn. Thank you for the heart puffs. So I was saying, I have all of these items that I want. Absolutely, JC. I have all these items that I want, things that I want to use for the business that I'm doing now, things that I want to use to grow my business. So I created a private Amazon wish list, and it has different soap molds, different essential oil fragrances, different body butter bases, different whipped soap and sugar scrub bases. It's got the lotion machine for whenever I get ready to make lotions. It's got different types of oils that I like to use. Literally all kinds of stuff to help with my business. And so what I'm going to do, each time I get paid, I'm going to pick one item, at least one item off of that list, regardless of what it is, something that I can afford at that point. And I'm going to try to wipe out that list within a year's time. Okay, Cherokee, have a great day. Good luck at your doctor's appointment. I'm very excited. Yeah, I'm pumped up about it. But I put some of my fragrances too that I'm going to do for my summer line in there. I've got to add a couple of more to it, but I'm very pumped. And I also put in there, so I initially was not going to do body butters in the summer because heat, butter, and oil, not typically a good combo, but I did some research, and there are these specific shipping ice packs and these insulated poly mailers that are supposed to avoid the body butter melting in transit in the summertime. So I'm going to try it. Okay, Sour Skittles. Have a great day. I probably won't put the Amazon wish list out publicly. I've had a lot of people DM me and ask, but, you know, you put wish list out there, and then the next thing you know, you're being called a scammer. And listen, that's the last thing that I am, or nor do I ever want to appear to be a hypocrite on this app like that. I am very big on my morals, so I'm keeping it as a personal goal for myself. Absolutely, Lisa Blue. And in the summertime, it's really good for people who go swimming a lot and things like chlorine, etc., where your skin gets really dried out. Sun dries your skin out. Have a great day, Miss B. I appreciate that, Bish B. And like I said, there are several people who have reached out. I don't know. It's something I'm going to have to think about. Some people can do the wish list and they don't get hate, and then other people get hate, and I mentally am not trying to deal with people accusing me of being something that I'm not, because I get enough of that crap on this app as it is. I've never asked anyone for anything on this app, and I'd like to keep it that way. I know, Stoner Mama, I know. I'll think about it. I just don't know. I don't know. Good morning, Dorlinda. Hey, Jocelyn. You could do a special sale with an optional upcharge towards that list that would give. So you're saying, like, when people buy, put the option there to where they kind of like a tip jar type thing to go towards the list. I will say this, people tip me all the time, and it always throws me off because I tell them how much something is, and then they end up sending an extra $3 to $5, and I'm like, oh, you paid a little extra, let me go ahead and refund that back to you. And they're like, no, that is a tip, you know, that's yours. I don't ever expect that, but it's amazing when they do that. I get it, Bishby. Like I said, I will definitely think about it. I know, Adele. I like that idea. I like that idea. So anyone that gets from the Amazon wish list gets first dibs on every new product. We could do like a private group chat. I like that idea. Maybe like a private Discord or something like that. Yeah. I'll think about it. I like that idea a little bit better. I do. Listen, you are good for lots of things. Okay. Something else I wanted to say. Most of you, if not all of you, know who Green-Eyed Girl is, right? Drop me a 1 in the chat if you know who Green-Eyed Girl is. We call her Green Eyes. Yeah, most everyone. You guys know that Green Eyes and I are very close. Very close. Green Eyes has a lot of health issues that she goes through. She deals with a lot, and she is a very strong individual. And she doesn't bother a soul on this app. Hey, Miss Dangerous, she is so kind, so loving, so precious. It was brought to my attention yesterday, and not by Green Eyes, by others, multiple people. She's okay, Michelle Lynn. But it was brought to my attention that there was some hate being thrown Green Eyes' way yesterday. Or not yesterday, night before last. So it would have been Monday night. There was some hate being thrown her way. There was some nasty things being said about her. It was not okay. And I want to say this. We are all human. We are, all of us. And we all have our flaws. And we all make mistakes. Now, I'm not familiar with the situation at hand because I've been trying to stay out of a lot of things, but I think that it's important that we are not so quick to accuse someone, or not so quick to judge someone, and not so quick to say hateful things about people. I will tell y'all, Green Eyes is one of the sweetest people that I've met on this app. She really is. And she does try to get along with everyone, and that is okay. I don't know. I think that this app would be a much better place if we spent more time trying to spread positivity to one another rather than the constant negativity and the constant hate and things like that. I want to see everybody happy. I want to see everybody successful. I want to see everybody having all of the blessings. Absolutely, Michelle Lynn. But when it comes to people like Green Eyes and Shell Shock, you know, that late night snack was trying to go at Shell Shock. Let's not hate people because they want to be civil with everyone. Let's not get angry with people because they don't want to be stuck in the middle of whatever's going on. Some people just can't handle it. They don't want to be a part of whatever beef this person has with that person, and that is okay. That's okay. That doesn't mean that they're not your friend. That doesn't mean that they're not a good friend. That doesn't mean that they're a bad person. That doesn't mean that they're stirring shit. You can be friends with people on multiple sides of this app. You can sit in a box with people who may not like someone else that you're friends with and not partake in saying bad things about that person because that person is your friend. You can't control what other people say and do. But you cannot be held accountable for other people's words and actions. Other people's words and actions doesn't make you a bad person. It doesn't make you a bad friend. It doesn't make you a bad person because you want to try and get along with as many people as you can. I can be best friends with somebody and they could have beef with the whole person, and that doesn't mean that I have to have beef with that person. As long as that person is not disrespecting me, as long as that person is not disrespecting what I stand for and my beliefs, I don't have to have that same beef. Now, again, we shouldn't participate in bad conversations about our friends, obviously. Sometimes you just got to step away. But I don't believe that we have to be mad at the same people that the people that we care about are mad at, if that makes sense. Everybody just, if you don't like somebody, y'all just stay away from them. You know what I mean? Stay the hell away from them. It is what it is, but let's not get mad at the people who don't want to be involved and want to be civil with everyone, because that just shows their heart in a good way. And I think that, and I agree, JC, and I think that there's a fine line between saying how you feel and trashing someone. And a lot of times people take others saying how they feel as trashing people. And that's not always the case. And I get so aggravated because people will send a clip here and a clip there, and then we run with whatever's in that clip without seeing the full entirety of the situation. Then we get mad and we talk shit and we're angry and we drag those people, and then we find out, oh, there was more to that situation. I should have waited before going into attack mode. And it happens all the time, all over this app. I just had somebody yesterday come at me sideways because they have beef with a person from a whole year ago or more. And I'm civil with that person because it's not my beef. And it was a whole year ago. It's insane to me. We're all going to fall. We're all going to make mistakes. But we have to pick ourselves up from those mistakes, hold ourselves accountable, and then do our best to do better and be better. Facts, JC. Beef as in conflict, Michelle Lynn. I don't know. Right, Vicky, right. I agree. This app has turned into the Temu version of the show Real World. That's my opinion. Oh, let me grab my charger. I can't see who asked because my phone's about to go dead. So you'll have to give me a second. But I don't agree with double standards. I don't. And I will be the most honest person in the world because we all know transparency is so important to me. I've been that person who has pushed out a double standard. You know what I mean? But I recognized when it happened. And that's a big part of why I stepped away from certain environments. Because I saw a lot of double standards happening. And I have sworn that I would never allow this app to change me. That I would never allow this app to cause me to step over boundaries that go against my morals. And I have gotten so damn close. But I really trying to do better and be better. I am never going to be perfect. And I'm always going to get messy. And I am always going to talk my shit. But when I make mistakes and I do things or say things that I shouldn't, you can bet your ass that I will hold my own self accountable. I will admit to my wrongdoings and I will try my best to fix it. Hey, Vest Lady. Me either, Lisa Blue. I wasn't on this app hardly at all yesterday. I cannot spend the amount of time on this app that so many people do. Yeah, Adele, that's something that I feel very strongly about is that saying. Do better, be better. Treat every day as an opportunity to be better than you were the day before. Treat every day as an opportunity to do better than you did the day before. Okay, JC. As humans, that's all we can do. As imperfect humans. Yeah, don't be a piece of shit today. Has anyone heard Okay, Michelle Lynn, I hope you have a beautiful, blessed day, sweet girl. I love your face. Has anybody heard anything about what's going on with the Kissing and TK situation? Okay, Michelle. Thank you for stopping in. I hope that you have a great day as well. I haven't seen anything since last weekend, whenever she was taken out of the hotel and sent to, or taken out of the hospital and went to a hotel. And that whole situation has been heavy on my heart. Like, I've been wondering, is Kissing okay? You know, did she ever go to rehab? The rehabilitation center? Is she safe? I know last I heard she was in a hotel and it was not good. Dorlinda, she was supposed to be. So the brother, Kissing's brother, gave permission for the hospital to release Kissing to TK with the mindset that TK would be taking Kissing to a rehabilitation center, but TK did not. TK took Kissing to a hotel. She tried to say that the rehabilitation centers wouldn't take Kissing, but that was a lie. There were 3 that agreed to take her, and one of them was only 10 miles away. It is crazy. I was hearing that Kissing took her own staples out, like it was a lot. Want to know, is she still in a hotel? Is she okay? Is there talk of her going to her rehabilitation center? Like, there are those of us who, just because we don't know her on a personal level, we do care about her well-being on this app. And I haven't heard anything new all week, and I'm not going to lie and say that I haven't been worried and concerned. I have been watching Kissing off and on for a very long time. Very long time. Absolutely, Laura. Which one, Rose? Well, of course TK is going to say she's good. But I'm glad to hear that DCF has a case open. The Steph lady. I don't guess I know who that is. Hey, Luann. It is, Melana. It is. It's gross what's happening. And I hope you have a wonderful Wednesday too, Laura. It is kind of like kidnapping in a way, Haley. I do see that. I thought about that. It is a lot. It's like a bad Lifetime movie. And I know that that sounds probably so immature to say. But it really reminds me of something that you would see on Lifetime, which makes it even scarier. All I know is, you know, I don't want to get into a big, long conversation about it on my live stream, because my gifts are not turned off, and because I don't ever want it to come off as I'm trying to gain attention off of a situation that has nothing to do with me, because I'm absolutely not. I 100% care. No, Adele, she is not in a position to make big decisions like that for herself. I based off of what I've heard and what I could hear and tell, she's doing a lot better, but she's definitely not there yet. I just ask everybody to keep praying for the situation. That's the last thing I want to say on that, is if you guys would just keep praying for the situation. That's all that we can really do right now. Hey, Andy. So, Andy, what about the fact that Lori's alleged new boyfriend is now claiming he has no idea who the fuck that she is? Like, I heard it out of his mouth in a video clip that he does not know who Lori Jones is. I don't know who the guy was that video was going around of, that she was dancing all over, but I don't think that's a recent video. People are saying that that's a recent video, but that's not her house, because her walls are a blue color. It's not her house. Hey, Jessie. And she's a lot skinnier in that video than she is right now. I don't think that's a recent video. Yeah, that's what I thought, Mimi. Hang on, y'all. I might go on pause for a second. Okay. Yeah, I'm positive it's not. That's not her house, and she is very, very, very skinny in that video, and we all know she's packed on the pounds, and I am not trying to body shame, because I am a big old girl. But she has packed on the pounds. I mean, she says it herself. She talks about her fupa all the damn time. Girl, I hope you're washing that damn fupa. Hi, Belle Belle. That is amazing. That's awesome news. Thank you for sharing that with us. I know you are so happy and so excited. I have been catching a little bit of heat because Lisa Richard has commented on a few of my YouTube videos. Not being mean or anything. She's just commenting like a normal person about Boss Lady and Lori and all the things. Good morning, Andy. But here's the thing, and I've said this before and I will say it again. I am not mean to Lisa. I can't be mean to Lisa because you guys have to remember that, one, I used to be that person in active addiction. But two, I also lost my daddy and his brother, my uncle, to active addiction. So I find it very, very hard to be hateful and vile to someone in active addiction. I treat her like a human. I don't talk to Lisa on the back end. You know, every once in a blue moon, she will email me or she'll comment on a video or whatever. And I always ask people, please don't send her hate. You know, if you don't agree with her, which none of us do, if you don't like her, just ignore her. You know what I mean? But boy, some people were big mad that she commented on a couple of my YouTube videos the other day. And I'm like, bruh. I mean, I can't help it that she likes to watch my content sometimes. She's always been that way. Lisa has been that way for a couple of years. Ever since I came on this platform, she has always watched my content. I can block her on YouTube, but guess what? That doesn't stop her from watching it. TikTok is lagging in a lot of lives, Chrissy. Really, the only thing you can do is go out and back in and hope that it fixes it. I agree, K9. I agree. Exactly, Rose. Exactly. Like, it's not hurting me when she comments. Listen, if she's watching my video and commenting on my video, then that's a couple of minutes that she's not hitting that pipe. You know what I mean? I get it, Adele. I do. Good morning, Happy Mama. Yeah, she's never disrespectful on my page, ever. And, you know, there are times where certain people may be sending a lot of hate my way, and if Lisa has some dirt on them, she will randomly email that shit to me, like Boss Lady. It is what it is. I'm not going to treat her like anything less than a human. Will I ever send her money? Absolutely fucking not. Absolutely fucking not. She knows that. And she would never ask for it. She fucking knows better. She knows if she asks me for money, then I'm going to hand her ass to her. And it's like that with her and a few people. It's not just me. I agree, Vicky. I agree. Those damn voicemails that she played, whatever somebody left on her voicemail, that was disgusting. Whoever that person was is more vile than Lisa is, in my opinion. How dare you call some random stranger from the internet that you know is in active addiction severely and say things like that to her? Calling her a fat ass? Are you kidding me? She is furthest from fat, first of all. Even when she wasn't in active addiction, Lisa was not a big girl. The thing with that is, K9, a lot of people say that she's a shit person in active addiction and out, but that's not what her family says. Yeah, that's what I heard, Happy Mama. I've never heard anyone in her family say that when she's sober, that she's a shit person. And then people say that she's always been in active addiction, but her daughters in Discord said that she really didn't, yeah, she did things here and there with her kid's dad, but she never really fell into addiction heavily until after her baby's dad passed away. And that was out of her daughter's mouths. So I don't know what the situation is. I really don't. All that I know is that I pray for her, and I will always pray for her. And if people don't like the fact that I pray for her, well, then they can block me. I pray for her in silence, though. That's what I do. Agreed, Lisa Blue, agreed. Uh-oh. Oh, invite Unsweet TK Unfiltered to co-host now. Huh. Doesn't that mean that that person joined your live? Because I'm telling you, if TK is in here, boy, she needs to be blocked. Because TK, you are a vile, disgusting individual who is so incredibly selfish and manipulative. Oh, I got you. It means she's live. Hey, Green Eyes. How are you today? Hey, Green Eyes, I will tell you, I did watch something last night. And I'm going to watch the rest today. And then I'm going to message you. I think that she was using Lisa Blue, but not all the time. But I don't know for sure. Again, it's just what I've heard. Welcome back, Becca Elizabeth. Yeah, she's been bringing her live a lot. Yeah, that's what I heard her daughter say, Dorlinda. And, that's the difference between Lisa and Lori, because Lori's been a shitty person forever. I'm not subbed, and if anybody is subbed in here, if I find out, I'm gonna block you. I'm just gonna be honest. Anybody that is subbed to TK, I will block you if I find out, because it is disgusting to enable that situation. I can't stand for that. I'm excited for you, JC. Please let me know when you get it. It's someone, I don't even know how to explain it. All I can do is tell you to search the word kissing on this app. And then you'll have a little bit of insight as to who TK is. But it's nobody that's worth watching. Does anybody know in here who Mama Bree is? Bree? Yes, absolutely. Kissing Strong. She goes by Mama Bree, I think. And she has a little baby boy. And a boyfriend named Bucky. You know who she is, Dorlinda? Oh, y'all. Y'all. We're going to have to do a deep dive on Mama Bree then. Of course, Heather. Of course she does. We are going to have to do a dive on Mama Bree. I know a couple of creators who cover her, and Bucky is the dad, but they're not married. He's the little boy's dad. Yeah, Melanie can't afford baby supplies, but goes and gets her nails done every week. Bought $100 pair of pajamas. Bought Bucky a PS5. Yeah, look into her, Green Eyes, so that we can have some conversations. It is. It's very similar to the Gabby Jacobson, the drama twin. Oh, y'all, I just got blacked for harassment and bullying. So I'm going to end for now because I don't want to lose my account. I'm going to end for now. I do need to get to work anyway and stop procrastinating. But I will try to go live again later today. Yeah, we're not even doing anything bad. That's crazy. But I hope that you guys have a great day. Thank you for hanging out with me. Thank you for letting me vent this morning and also helping me get back into my positive mindset. I love your fucking faces, and I will talk to you guys soon. Bye.